Hi, welcome to Small Luxury Lifestyle. My name is Olive and this is my hubby Frenchy, and we live full-time in our open range 3X fifth wheel. So we're located in Ontario, Canada, and when people find out that we live full-time in our RV, we get a shit ton of questions. So we figured we'd put together a YouTube channel just to do some videos answering those questions and give some tips and tricks on living full-time in the RV, especially in the cold.
And some of the videos that I'm not an internet guy. She is. I don't believe in internet
Oh my God.
and shit like that. But I've watched some of the videos and I've listened to them. And you got some people talking about skirting and insulating water lines, and they have no clue at all. You know, I mean, they work at the local Taco Bell,
Oh.
and they have no background in construction. So it's just we want to try to get rid of some myths and this and that. I come from a construction background. I'm a commercial, unionized construction worker. I'm a tradesman, and like I said, some of the videos I've seen are pretty shady. You know, they just don't have a clue, right? So we're trying to get rid of some myths and this and that. So
A little bit of background about us. We met in 2010. We bought our first travel trailer in 2012. And for about 5 years, we were weekend warriors. We did a couple longer trips out to
the Maritimes.
Yeah, where he's from. It's like really north and it's really cold.
So that's northeastern Canada for some of the Americans that don't know where the Maritimes are, but that's northeastern Canada.
So yeah, so we had it for 5 years, and then we bought this new one. This is an open range 3X, and that's when we decided to actually live full time in it. So I'm going to jump into our questions that we've been getting. All right, so one of the first questions is, why did you decide to live in an RV? You want to start?
No, go ahead.
You want me to go first? Okay. So this started off, the whole idea for me of living in an RV started off with a friend of ours, his name's Clay, had a Monaco Signature Class A. This thing was beautiful. It's a 42-foot bus. It was gorgeous. And he had it for sale, and I saw it and I absolutely fell in love, and I decided, like, I really, really want this bus. That's what got me on the whole living in a small space trip. So we ended up not getting the Class A, but that's where it all started for me.
For me, it was when I owned my house, I was single, and in the industry I'm in, I'm always traveling to different provinces, different states, wherever it may be, and leaving the house alone for weeks and months at a time just doesn't work. So decided to dump that and get into this. That's what kind of pushed me into it, and also cost. It's you save money living in an RV. Having a huge 5,000 square foot house to me is just nonsense. More cleaning, more this, more that. When all I'm doing is eating, having sex, and sleeping. That's all I'm doing, and I could do that in my truck. So
Wow.
that was one. That was one thing, right? And the luxury of when you travel, no more hotels, no more motels.
Yeah.
You're saving costs there, and you always feel like home. You even get the nicest hotels, nicest motels. You never feel like you're in your own house. This way, I can eat when I want to eat, drink when I want to eat, sleep when I want to sleep, do what I want. So that was my main issue. That's the luxury of being free and mobile whenever I want to go.
Yeah, and for me it was, I like doing things that are a little bit different. So living in an RV, I didn't know anyone who did, and the only people I saw that lived in RVs were on TV. So for me it was just something different, and my kids were already out of the house, so there was no worry about that. So for me it was just, it's something different. I can do it, so I'm doing it. That was it. Okay, next question. What did your friends and family think? Okay, so my daughter was horrified when she found out. She just thought that I was going to be living in some rundown, broken down trailer park someplace. She didn't even want to come over. I kept telling her to come and look at it, and she didn't want to. I had to take a video of it and send it to her. She saw it, she saw how nice it was, and that, I think 2 days later she was over. My friends.
How about your son?
He didn't really have much to say. I think he was okay. He was okay because he saw our old one and he knew that this was a newer one. So I think he was okay with it. My daughter hadn't seen the old one. She just thought this was ridiculous.
They're very sheltered. They lived in a cocoon.
So we did live in a cocoon.
They lived in a cocoon. They're very sheltered.
And my friends, they all own their homes. They do a lot of shopping and a lot of decorating. So for them to live in a tiny space was just not work. It just wouldn't work. And yeah. So, they were a little bit uncomfortable, but they've all seen it. They all like it. Some of them want to actually do it too. So it's cool. What do your people think?
For me, my family and friends, it was nothing because we all did hunting, camping, fishing, and all that. Plus living here, we all lived in OH. So for you guys, I don't know what OH is. It's Ontario Housing. So we grew up in the projects our whole life. So we're used to being poor, and we're used to also having money. Because when I moved out, I got my own house, this and that. So it didn't really bother me. It both ways. And I knew living in the RV, it's not as bad as people think. All those myths, this and that. Because I lived year round in RVs before I met her. I did it in northeastern Canada, out in the Maritimes, where it's a lot colder, very short summers. So I did it all. So to me, I knew what to expect. All my friends and family already knew. And so it's nothing for us, right? Like I said, cocoon, very sheltered.
Not sheltered, just nice things.
Next,
I don't know.
Next question.
Okay. The next question is, how long did it take to downsize? Downsizing didn't really take that much for us. We had both owned our own homes before, and I think you sold yours before I sold mine. So we both sold our homes. We're renting after that. We'd already started the downsizing process before even for me before even this was even an idea.
Because we rented for a bit after I got rid of my house. Like for me, downsize real fast. Plain and simple. Whatever it is, if it's clothes, items, whatever. If I don't use it in 1 month, I don't need it. Garbage. Get rid of it.
That means you're gonna throw all your summer clothes.
So basically that's where I got rid of a lot of stuff. If it's items that I don't use on a monthly basis, I got rid of them. So I made it pretty easy when I got rid of my house and stuff like that. And then from then on, a lot of the jobs I doing were camp jobs. In my trade, camp jobs, so I was in different provinces, different states, so I wasn't even renting when I met her. And then when we hooked up in 2010, we start renting. So I was already downsized. She downsized to start renting when she sold her house. So and that was basically it. And then when we bought this open range 3X, there's so much room in this unit. That's one of the reasons we picked this unit for. Number one, the RV values, and since I come from the commercial construction part of it, I'm good with the RV values. The design, the manufacturing of the unit, the deep slide outs, 42-inch, the R values are high, and so there was no room, and there was no reason to downsize. We got plenty of room for all our dishes.
I pretty much have all my kitchen stuff here. I didn't get rid of any of it.
Bedding, all of it we still got. Our summer and winter clothes are all here. We still half our closets and half our drawers are empty. So people got that myth that you move into an RV, that's it, you got to throw everything away. It's bullshit.
Well, for some people they would, because they have just too much stuff.
Why? They got unnecessary shit.
Well,
yeah, that's it. Simple as that.
For some people, it's unnecessary.
There's no fucking way.
For some people,
there's no fucking way you're wearing 72 pairs of fucking high heels. Unless you're making a fucking porn, then I'm going to get you to put them on. You know what I mean? But you're not wearing 72 pairs. So there's a lot of stuff. It's unnecessary shit, right? So anyways, RVs, travel trail, they got tons of room. So that we got rid of that myth. Next question.
Next question. I think we kind of already answered it. Is this your first RV? So... this is my second
with us together, and I had 3 other ones previously that I lived in year round years ago before I met her, when I had my son and stuff like that. So Yeah, so I've had 5. She's had
2.
2 with me, and this is our lifestyle moving forward.
Maybe I might want something different.
I'll get you a doghouse on wheels, whatever.
That'll be for you. Okay, so we're going to end this video here, but stay tuned for our upcoming videos where we'll just share more on year-round living. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon. Bye.